And so the adventure has begun. Right now, I actually just left from Ikebukuro and came to Surusu Station in Saitama. What I'll be doing here is hitchhiking from place to place, extensive long distance walking, and urban camping. 3 things that I have not done. I'm definitely out of my comfort zone to push it to the next level. It's just my backpack. There is no camera. In addition to that, there is no laptop. I feel like somebody just dropped me off somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It's like, just go, just go. So it feels interesting at the same time. I feel like so like free, like wow. I'm exploring new places that not a lot of tourists go to because I'm just roaming around the area. And wow, that sense of freedom that like there's no place for you right now. Like, I have no place to stay, I have nothing, it's just me on my own. So I just met this Japanese guy in Saitama, and I was just asking him, hey, do you know what's Kan'etsu, which is the highway, so I can get to Niigata, Nagano, etc. And he was like, hey, let me just drive you there. I didn't realize that until after speaking to him more, because we were speaking in Japanese, and I was like, Hontoni? And so we did, and it was awesome. 15 minutes we got here, and oh, it was so cool. And so right now I'm hitchhiking and I have an onegaishimasu sign. As you can see, this is it here. And let's see how long it is, because right now I am doing it in the evening, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So I tried doing this in the evening and it didn't work, so I went and just urban camped for a bit. And right now it's 5 a.m. and nobody's here, but I want to get to Nagano and then Kanazawa. Then I have an onegaishimasu sign. The good guys over here at Enos went and wrote me this sign, so I appreciate you guys because they try to stop me from going to the highway. You guys are awesome. They gave me this sign over here. They said it's gonna be much easier for drivers to see because I guess they feel bad for me. But thank you guys. So let's see how this works. This says Nagano. So after an hour of waiting in the morning at Saitama, I got picked up and I'm at Nagano Station. Took about 2.5 hours. It's great. Right, so right now I have everything set and I just got the map for Nagano. I'm gonna travel around here. The great thing is that she gave me a really good detailed map, so at the same time, if I wanted, I could maybe even go to Gunma Prefecture. We got Nagano over here Prefecture, we got Ishikawa. So this is cool. I've already been to 5 prefectures already. Tokyo, Kyoto, Fukuoka, that was previously. Obviously I went to Tokyo now, and then I went to Saitama, and then I went to now, which is Nagano Prefecture. Nani yuru ka?
Nagasa, longです。長い。
Nagasai. Nagasai Gawa. That recording that you just saw of the bridge, I got picked up from a Japanese guy. I just asked him, hey, you know what, where's Obuse? Because that's where the highway is, so I could go to Toyama Prefecture. And he was just like, get in. And I was like, cool. I asked him, I was like, you know, can we take a photo? He was like, no. So shy, or maybe he thinks he's ugly. I don't know. But let's go. Look at that's cool right back at me. Shoot. Just got picked up, dropped off at Obese Station area to go to Niigata.
Oh, yes.
No. Obuse.
Obuse, はい。
ここ。
はい。
Obuse.
はい。
で、Joetsu. To the Joetsu.
案内しよう歩いて。
Let's go.
OK。
BM?
あ、大丈夫。ビール好きじゃない。
ダメだ、好きじゃない。
すみません。
ジャパン、日本酒。
スパークリングワインは？
日本酒。
ウイスキー？スパークリング。
水。
水。
ウォータープリーズ。
まあ行こう。
行け。
ジャンプ。
ゴー。これアイジャンプ。
どこから？
札幌。あ、アラスカ。
アラスカから札幌？
あ。
どこ行きますか？札幌。札幌行く。
北海道は6月の18日。
新潟。
は新潟行きますか？
新潟行ってます。
ヒッチハイクなんですよ。
ああ、あれだけども、他一軒寄っていったら。
あ、そうダメなんだ。すみません、ありがとうございます。
ありがとう。
すみません。
No。はい。
閉めたら何ナンバーか見ろ。
あ、富山だった。
富山。
石川かなんかね。
小松だ、小松。
新潟来たよ、新潟ほら。ヒッチハイクです。ああ。上越。
アラスカから来たらしいんですよ。
アラスカから札幌向けで。
とりあえず新潟に持ってってほしい、連れてってほしいんです。
いや、新潟に帰るとこだけど、
ワンテンポ。
上越まで。
上越。
とりあえず上越で降ろしてもらえばいいです。
高速の方がまた北海道行きたいっていう
まあ、とりあえずそこまで、とりあえずあれやね。そこまで行ってあれやね。
高速の方が多分だなと思う。
洗いでよかろ。大丈夫大丈夫。洗いはそういけるいける。洗いいける。歩いていける。
じゃあそれで行ける。
オッケー。
はい。
いいですか？
オッケー。
すみません。お願いします。
すいませんですけど、
え
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。あ、
まだ買い物して、
はい。めっちゃありがとうございます。はいめっちゃありがとう。
待っても。
リンドさん。
リンド？
はい。あ、リンド。
What's your name?
リンド。
リンド。
あ、
リンド。
花じゃないよ。リンドじゃないよ。
あ、リンゴじゃない。
リンド。
リンゴじゃない。
リンゴスター。
アップル。
リンゴじゃない。
ビートルズ。ベータル。あ、リンド。
リンド。
花のリンドでもない。
じゃない。
アップルでもない。リンド。
リン。
リンゴ。
あ、リンゴ。
リンゴ。
いや、じゃあ、リンド。ド。おい、リンド。
あ、長野県。
ああ、そう。はい、ありがとう。
オッケー。
バイ。So I got dropped off at Joetsu somewhere at one of the stations, another service stations. And look at this, man. Oh my goodness. So right now I'm trying to get to Niigata and no one's really picking me up. Nobody's really coming by. There's not really much traffic to begin with, but I am entertaining myself by just standing here and also singing a bit like all I want is to go to Hokkaido. My sign doesn't say Peru. My sign says Niigata. My sign doesn't say El Mexico. My sign says Niigata. And right now I'm in the north, arrived at Niigata station. Just woke up like about an hour and a half ago. It was a bit cold in the ground. I woke up at about 4 a.m. After that, now I'm at Niigata station and looking at the map here. On my way to try to find the ride, and I saw this area. Niigata. Amazing, isn't it? It's like something out of a fairy tale. I was gonna lose my mind. That was too much. It's too long. And what city am I trying to say? Niigata. It took forever just to get out. I ran into some great people, like after being there for 12 hours, and they helped me. They brought me to the service station here. So now I have to go to Fukushima because it's like a whole hassle to really get through to Sapporo or just even Akita. Akita. Anyways, towards north on the side of where I'm going from, which is Niigata. From up there, it's going to be difficult. I got stopped by the cops. They told me where I was at was dangerous to hitchhike. I was like, what? They were like, yeah. So they said to go there. If you notice, logic. If you notice over there's no service area or anything. You're just there on the road in the traffic. You're just there in the highway. How is that better? Anyways, this is where I am. And once nightfall hits, there's no service area. And at the same time, I'm actually going on the highway versus being in a service area and in an area that actually has an area where cars can stop. Oh. Anyways, here's this rice paddy field. As you can see by that last video, I got a ride. It was about 20 minutes out to a service area, still in the highway. So right now I'm going to Tokyo, Saitama, because that's where my friend here is bringing me to. So
Hi.
Thank you again, 谢谢.
Hi.
And from Kunming. And so we're going to Saitama. I figured it's going to be easier than trying to go through the bus through the middle that I'm trying to do right now. I'll start at Saitama, and they have one road that just goes, one highway that just goes straight towards Sapporo. So we're going to do that and relax and enjoy the view of going to Saitama. And this is cool too. Could this really be the same station in the beginning of the video? Suruse Station in Saitama? Oh snap, yes it is. Now I got a lot of explaining to do. Alright, thank you for passing by. Let's explain. The guy who picked me up, he was going to Tokyo. He was going to drop me off wherever I forgot even where I was going, wherever my sign said, okay? He was dropping me off there, but when I found out he was going to Tokyo, I was like, you know what? I started thinking about it. I left Tokyo 2 days earlier, meaning that night that I was going, which you saw, I had an extra night available. So I was like, you know what? Let me go back to Tokyo, get some rest, a good rest, and figure out what I'm going to do in the morning. So I went to Tokyo, had everything set. Now I'm here. Now why here? Sapporo, there's a specific place I want to go to and they are not available now. So I was like, okay, I have friends in Kanazawa, an accommodation spot in Kanazawa. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Kanazawa. And so that's what I'm doing now. I repacked everything and I don't even have a sleeping bag. So that's it for now. I have to seriously go to the bathroom. And so I guess the question will be like, well, why are you going to Kanazawa? Didn't you just say it was hot? Yes, I did. However, I also said that I was going to do the entire journey through urban camping. That would mean that I would be hit by the sun and roasted all the time, all day. Remember, I'm outside all day. Outside is my accommodation spot. Oh, snap. So after realizing I don't like that, I said, you know what? I would just pick an accommodation spot. It's funny because when I went to Tokyo, I was there resting. I said, you know what? I could just relax here in Tokyo. Not do this anymore, especially because, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, you don't know how bad Niigata was. I was there, I was hot, the sun was hitting me. I mean, nobody was picking me up. People give me different directions. Oh my goodness, it was bad. It was bad. And so I was like, you know what, I don't want to do that again, you know. But something in me was like, no man, like, it was tough, but don't give up. I already know how it is. I already went through it. I know what I like, I know what I don't like. What I like the hitchhiking part. I like meeting new people. I have context with some of the people I met. I like seeing new scenery from Japan that I would never have seen even if I went through the bus, shinkansen, or any of that stuff. Way cool. I like that. The whole sleeping on the ground, don't like it. The whole going to places you don't have accommodation spot because you're relying on the streets or a park or something, I don't like that. It makes me feel very homeless. And at the same time, I'm glad it happened, but it's not one of those things where it's glad and you want to re-experience. You know, when you first had your first sushi, you probably want to re-experience that. Now, you probably don't want to re-experience you going to a Japanese restaurant for the first time and you seen the wasabi and you didn't know it was wasabi because it's your first time. You thought it was guacamole and you just took that whole thing and you ate it. Yes, that's what happened to me. That Japanese lady never told me again because I refused. I refused to go back. So, you know, there are some things because, you know, there are some benefits that you get from that. I'm not sure what benefit you could get from the wasabi, but from the benefit from feeling homeless there, I felt like more compassion towards them. I felt like I really understood them for a moment. Like, of course, it was like 2-3 days, and so I can't say I really understand them, but I got a taste of how it is to be homeless. And it's tough, man. Like, you have no idea until you do it. You have no idea until you do it. When you're sleeping on that ground and it's cold, when you're just walking up and there's no food, no nothing. I couldn't eat at restaurants because they're all expensive. Imagine me going breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I couldn't do that, so I had to go to Family Mart, have like bread, or onigiri, or chips. It's like, man, that sucks. You know, you can't even have a real meal. And you're sleeping on the street. And It's like deja vu all over again. I'm here at this station right here next to Susuru Station, and it's nightfall, and I'm going to Nagano. 2-3 days ago, I was over there sleeping in my sleeping bag. I don't have a sleeping bag anymore. I'm not in the mountains. My goodness, Niigata was crazy. Niigata was good though. Niigata was, depends on what I'm talking about. Niigata was good when I was leaving. No, but really, it was good when I was leaving. Saw the views of the mountain and everything. Since I've never been on the shinkansen, I think it's better than the shinkansen because the views, I don't think people can see it. So maybe this person stopped me for me. Hold on. ちょっと待って。
してると
あ
眠くなる。
あ、like お休み？
おやすみ。
あそっか。あありがとう。
でも今2人
あ
だから楽しい。
楽しい。ああ、
眠くならない。
わかった。
わかった。
ああ、you were driving. Now, two people. You were driving. ちょっと眠い。And now, 2人眠いじゃない。
Yeah.
ああ、そ
Okay,
うだ
okay,
ね。そっか。Towards the ending of talking to you, what happens? I get picked up. I was not expecting that at all. It's funny. Let me tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I picked up the camera, prior to doing that, my phone, prior to doing that, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a rest for a moment, go eat or something. And I was like, nah, just stay. You're already here, man. Just keep going. You know, so I was like, all right, let me just get my camera, just talk. Especially with my camera, no one is gonna pick me up now, but let me just talk and do it anyway. And boom, got picked up. I can't believe that. You know, that's proof right there. My video is proof. You know, you just have to go at it. You're gonna keep getting rejected. But how long are you gonna stay there? How long are you gonna keep going? It tests you. All right, just woke up and it's not too bad. It was actually much more comfortable sleeping here, not the table, sleeping there than I did the 2 nights sleeping outside. My goodness, at least here it's warm, as you can tell, flat and straight, very comfortable. A good tip is to bring food with you because in service areas they charge things ridiculously high. So for example, I brought bread with me. So this is good, I can eat on. At the same time, what I also have is cooked rice. I cooked a bunch of rice and put it in a Ziploc, and that was my dinner for last night. And right now I have my pack of bread. I brought a few cookies when I need some sweets, and I also give it to the drivers as well, so thank you. Gonna go out, but check this out, I thought this was cool. Oh, I could have just did that, make it seem like I'm a Jedi. Oh man, right now it's tough. I've been here for maybe 2 hours now and still nothing. So it's a bit difficult, so do expect it to be long if you are going to do this. From my understanding, somebody called the cops, so I don't know, maybe they thought it was dangerous. It was highway patrols basically told to not be on the highway. So I'm here, but as you can see, they're here with me. So I don't know if anyone's really gonna stop with them here with me. But you know what, they weren't stopping before when they weren't, so I don't really think it's going to be a negative. Maybe it'll draw some attention and someone will be like, alright, cool.
その人にまた乗っけてってもらわなかった。
Kanazawa.
うん、で、行く方向が違ったの。
行く hitchhike.
でこの先はここでまた拾っていくかもしれないですね。
あそこには絶対行かないで。
はい、
うん、
危ない。
死んじゃう、本当に。うん、死んじゃうよ。うん。
あ、
来てるんで。あ、俺いらない大丈夫。ね。
ご飯。
もらった？
You want ご飯？
うん。あ、大丈夫。
Okay. はい。ご飯美味しい。
美味しいね。
新潟ご飯。
新潟？
うん。美味しいですか？
うん、新潟お米がね有名だからね。Right now they're bringing me to a shopping mall or a train station, and I guess I'll hitch it from there. You know, maybe this is a good thing because I was here for the past 2 hours and nothing. So we'll see how everything goes.
last look of everything. Ikebukuro brought me at Karuizawa station, and so would that be considered a hitch? It was 30 minutes out. I don't know if it's gonna make it more difficult. You know what? I don't think it's gonna make it more difficult. I was there for I remember 5:30. They stopped me around 8:10. Nearly 3 hours. 3 hours. No pickup. I don't think it's gonna be worse. Like I said, it's supposed to be better in a service area, but now I'm in the city. Now I gotta get out of the city. Ah! Oh no, Niigata again. Oh no, please no. It looks nice, which is cool. Looks like a nice area, but that's cute. I want to go to Kanazawa. So no luck as of yet. However, I kind of find this very interesting because it's like a what if situation. What if you were thrown in the middle of nowhere? You have no money. You have to go from point A to point B. How would you do it? How would you get there? Well then, I'm playing that game now, aren't I? I'm at a big section over here, and the people said that this way is towards the highway. So my sign and ganbatte. You know, I never recorded me actually hitchhiking, so but it's gonna be boring, I'm telling you. But I'll show you anyway. Few cars coming good. I always try to make some eye contact and smile. So, people are just like puzzled. Patience, I'm telling you right now. If you've seen right now 2 minutes of just boringness, you got patience. It takes a lot of patience to do this. A lot of patience. That lady was shorter than the steering wheel. I don't know how that's even possible. You know, I once heard a quote that said, if you're crazy enough to do it, somebody will be crazy enough to accept. And so I just switched my sign to Kanazawa, my set destination. And I had Nagano before. I didn't even want to go to Nagano. I put Nagano because I know that it will be far enough but close enough for people to go there, while Kanazawa is a bit far. So I did it out of consideration, so that Nagano could be my point, and then from Nagano I could go to Kanazawa. But you know what? I've been with the Nagano sign for hours and hours. Nobody was picking me up anyway, so forget it. Kanazawa, I'm going straight. I'm crazy enough to do it. Let's see if someone's crazy enough to accept. Since putting up this Kanazawa sign, I'm getting much more expressions. I saw some people be like, whoa, whoa. A female was like, looked at the window, was like, Kanazawa, and was just like all smiles. I heard another quote that says something like, if the goal is too far to reach, then it pushes you because it seems impossible. So it pushes you to keep going and keep going. If the goal is very close, then you'll never attain it. You never go after it because you can always get there. You can always do it. And I think maybe that's similar to Nagano. Nagano's close. So maybe some people are like, but Kanazawa's far. So I'm getting expressions like, whoa, majide, and so we'll see. Let's go! Oh my goodness. So I finally got picked up at around like 1:40, and it was horrendous, man. I was just there and there. Oh my goodness. I was just there and there and there, and then I moved because the female came to me and was like, you should go further up. I think you're gonna have a better shot. I was like, alright, and so I went there, but still, and I was just frustrated because, first off, nobody's obligated to pick me up. That's one. But at the same time, there's a sense of being there for hours and hours and hours on end, not being picked up.
that you get frustrated. You know what I mean? Be honest. Yeah, it's true. Nobody's out there to pick you up, but that doesn't mean you're not gonna get frustrated. You have to keep pushing through, and it was hard. I was like, you know, and it was hot. I was like, man, this is tough. And hitchhiking is tough, man. It's not easy. I had the Kanazawa sign up, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just switch it. No one was going, so I put Nagano, and thankfully I switched it to Nagano. Just if you're gonna do it, expect that it's gonna be long. You know, it's gonna take time. So you might get lucky, good, but might not. Might stay for a while. So anyways, got picked up. I think like after I did that last clip, like 4 hours later. No, 3 hours later or something. Oh snap! So 3 hours in service area, no one picked me up. 3 hours in the city, someone picked me up. All right. So 6 hours. See, dang. Definitely not liking this. Hitchhiking is cool, but when it takes this long and it's this much of a hassle just to get a ride, I mean, it's not worth the adventure and the sights and the meeting the new people, because it takes a lot of energy out of you. It's too much. Guess who got stopped again? It's me right now. I guess I'm not supposed to be walking here, so I'm going. Just got dropped off at Nagano station by the police. I don't like that. I mean, getting picked up in the highway from the police to bring me some, I don't like that. However, I am very happy to be at Nagano station. Fine, Nagano. I've been trying to get to Nagano all day, my goodness. I figured out what I'm gonna do, because like I said, the original hitchhiking was fun, a journey, adventure. But when we take all three of those out, it's pointless. So I'll figure out what I'm gonna do now. I can't believe what just happened right now. So it's like, you know what, forget it. Let me just take the JR, see how much the Shinkansen is, and go for it. And I was like, what price is this? So there was a guy there, I was like, Sumima, I said, what, you know, you speak English? He said, yeah. I said, great. How much is it? And he said, total is 8,000. I was like, oh, great. Do you know was the night bus or anything? And he was checking, and then out of nowhere, he said, present. He purchased me a ticket to go to Kanazawa. I thanked him so much. Oh my goodness, You know, the thing that really gets me is the timing of this whole entire situation, because the whole time I was hitching, the whole time I was either roaming or browsing or just waiting, or in general, all contributed to this exact moment, because that guy was at this exact he was gonna be here at this time anyway. But the fact that I caught him at that time, do I have a sunburn? Boy. But the fact that I caught him at that same exact time really gets me. And thus, this concludes the hitch. What an amazing journey. I would have never have thought that going on this hitch that everything would happen. Not just this hitch, but the hitch from the very beginning.